Reading future. What we have reading the future is important. Sometimes they will be used in the future. They will be considered that the based on social idea and future. There will be the correspondence and they say that.
Okay. Berlaku dalam dengan kala.
Single, convenient and portable doors. The impact of this will change the whole world.
Ready?
When Jackson, we are going to the hospital since my father was admitted there a few days ago. I am going there too, as I have to see a doctor. To sit in the bed and move around so we could get off quickly.
Sentences. How many? This one, no? This negative. Ya tiga orang ada berapa? Mata gender, balain itu balain ni. Who else is ready? Someone on the online class, so here, whatever. It's okay. Just let me know once ready. Yeah. Ini udah balik kapan? Ini paling kapan? Green tidak kira lagi.
Dia planning to go to Sydney. Planning to visit Tharaka to meet a people village. They are in the United States at the Kothalawala. Kothalawala Devaya. ඉදිරියට යන උඩුහිටි කාණ්ඩකම් ස්පෙෂල් ෆෝකස් display clinical calendar is 20 days
Ini green channel. Balan tu apa dia? Balan. Ini.
Our home after visiting the Kothalawala Nature Park. I will be the best weekend I ever had.
Sentence terang kita how many sentences? Books pen කට්ටිය මිස් කරන්න යන දැන් reading විතර මෙතනදී. Okay. This one no? This one up to here.
My mother's name is Tharaka. She is a teacher. teacher. I like my mother because she is very kind and helpful. My mother grows vegetables and flowers during the leisure time. My mother makes tasty food.
ආයතනය ටිකක් බලන්න. බලන්න I'm sure you can.
My sister is Indra. She is in winter. She is 12 years old. She is very kind and helpful. She has long hair. She has long hair. Who is
Before next Friday.
But now she goes
Pen again.
She hobby is gardening. She has one sister and one brother. She favorite subject is
Her favorite.
Her favorite subject is civics. May my pet always be happy.
Always be happy. Sentence.
D.
බලන්න පුත් 100යි අර ඒක 30යි.
Like bathing, cooking, washing, inside water with a master there is no water, but people really use water. Some of them use water in northern areas. People really close the taps before they use the tap.
This was mistake. Start.
I want to tell you about
Very good. Ada තියෙන්නේ ලකුණු ගන්න මම නෙමෙයි. පහුටි ගණන් කරන්නේ. කොච්චර තියෙනවද කියලා. කල එක ලියන්නේ නැහැ. 25 නම් 25. පොඩි වට දෙන්නේ 50යි. ඒක පොඩි වට 50යි. This was mistake. This was mistake. Next, reading. Oh, kemudian juga, kemudian itu. Sebelumnya. Ini kadang-kadang jadi numbers kadang-kadang kalau tidak ada. Numbers kadang-kadang. You, how many sentences? Sentence kadang-kadang. You. Okay, start.
Sunday. My brother and I want to play a park, and it was been a long time since went to a park. We reached there at about 10 o'clock in the morning. We played with the ball. After our breakfast, some other boys also joined us. We took our lunch on the street. There was a neat picture of Lord Buddha and a series of the water fountains. We went to the children play area in the afternoon and left the park at about 5 p.m. It was an interesting day.
Okay, Ram, you can start. Right. Ram, you can start. Randi, today you can start. Randi.
Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the value of sports for a healthy life. A healthy life means living a physically, mentally, and spiritually healthy life. There is very important to be involved in the sports to build and maintain all of these. There are different sports in each country. They can be divided into two main parts, namely indoor and outdoor. For example, indoor sports like netball, badminton, volleyball, etc. Examples of outdoor sports are football, rugby, cricket, beach volleyball, and hockey. In general, there are many benefits to engaging in sports. These include being able to overcome something together, learn to respect other people's opinions, gaining a wealth of experience, building an identity of one's own, learning to cope with victory and defeats, and manage stress, getting us to it, having fun, etc. Challenges come from moment to moment in life. Preparing to overcome them is essential in advance. It can be achieved, albeit not completely, by engaging in sports. So I'm finished, and thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, Budinandi, very good. Ready? Okay. Balanan.
Her favorite food is rice and curry. She likes kids. Her hobbies are reading and learning. I am lucky to have a good mother and father. Health and life. I love my mother and she loves me. The city of Anuradhapura has Anuradhapura is located at an elevation of 295 feet above the sea level in northern Sri Lanka.
Sentences. Come. Six. This one, no? This one. Okay, this is about 16. This is about. Okay. Those who are on the online class, once ready, let me know and we can start again. Okay, Puthinethuli, sure, you can. No matter, it's okay. Okay, sure, you can start with that. No issues.
Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about evil is exhibits when we learn to experience by is reading up and provide information. We should take down some notes in a notebook or draw up some tracks of that we see. This can help clarify what we have learned and seen. There is always plenty to see and learn about at museum. This can be consolation to any school trip organizer who has very few museums in the vicinity. How many times we go to museum, there are no learn something new every time. Many museums change their exhibits very frequently. After all, many museums around today are very large, and it is impossible to process everything in single visit. Therefore, we might ever develop new instance. We will develop a year of exploration when visiting museums. Apart from the variety of things available of discovering a museum, many museums are increasingly creative with lifelike exhibits or even tunnel that we can have fun with. This fun approach to discovery will get us on a track to exploring other arenas outside the museum too. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Next slide grammar book එක ඔක්කොම බලන්න. ෆොටෝස් එකම දාන්න page එකේ.
අර දැන් ටේකස් වල ලකුණු අස්වෙන්නේ අර ලකුණු ජනවාරි මාස ලකුණු ටික ටිකද කොහමද මේ තියෙන මෙතන
when did you write live දවසන්ත live දවසන්ත ඒ මාසෙට යනවා
ඔව් ඒ මාසෙ තමයි ඒකට සර් මේ CS එක එක්සත් දාලා ගත්ත කියන්නේ නැත්තම්
fancy is my classroom is okay Randi you can start with that Randi.
Good evening, everyone. This is my second chance. Now I'm going to talk about Vesak festival. Sri Lanka is a country with a multicultural society, a country where festivals are not limited to one social group. We all celebrate Vesak together. Vesak Poya is celebrated in the month of May every year. Various celebrations are held at religious places throughout the month. For example, celebrating Sil, Buddha Puja, Dhamma discussions, etc. They can be broadly divided into alms offerings and principal offerings. Many people dress in white and contribute to them, engaging in charity as much as they can. A lot of people organize dansas. Every house and common places are decorated with various light offerings. For example, there are different types of Vesak lanterns, pandals, etc. You do not have to spend a month of performing pinkam because it is all about the donations. And thank you very much. Now I'm finished, sir.
Okay, Buddha, excellent, very good. Okay, Senuti, okay, you can start now. Senu, you can start with that. Senuti, you can
What,
start.
sir?
You can start with the reading.
So, මට reading එක දෙන්නද? Nature inspired creations. Nature inspires creations. Many incredible creations of scientists and engineers are excellent models of nature. Some of the most wonderful constructions in the world are ideal examples of how nature had provided inspiration of the designers and architects. Have you noticed that there is physical reality on shop between the aeroplanes and birds? The aeroplane is based not only the bird's streamlined body shape, but also on the arrangement of wings and feathers. Leonardo da Vinci analyzed the flight of birds and adapted it for the construction of flying machines. There are a number of architectural monuments based on nature. The architects have created the Eiffel Tower based on the structure of the human bone tissues. The telegraph poles have the method of wind resistance similar of blades of grass. Joseph Paxton, the designer of Crystal Palace in London, used the leaves of the tropical water lily as his model. Today, house paints, roof tiles, and window glasses use the lotus effect. This concept is based on the surface of a lotus leaf, as it covered with a layer of fine fibers, hair and wax crystals. The dust and dirt dissolve in water and roll off so that the leaf remains clean and dry.
Okay, so finish or what?
Finish, sir.
Very good, huh?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. What about Netuli, Bandarnayaka, Ramdi? Do you want another chance? If so, you can start.
Sir, I want another chance, but I'm still practicing. And can you give me some time?
Sure, no matter. Sure, Buddha, sure.
Sir, thank you very much for inviting me. I will bring my guitar. I will definitely come to the party. Yes, sir. Dear Ashan, we hope to visit Goa on 2019 May. Will you join our trip? Please, you must join this trip. If you come, you have to bring food for lunch, camera, your guitar, and your singing kit. We have planned to stay in Golf Hotel. Shalani, Shan, and Jahan will join this trip. Please write to
Me,
me.
so. Accept. Accept.
Enuki. Dear Ishan, do you know that your friend Mala is sick? She is in the hospital now for 10 days. I am planning to visit her on this Sunday. I will be leaving home by 11 a.m. Will you please join me? Bring some fruit if you are joining with me, Sheila.
Yes, Anud, if you are finished, you can leave. Huh? Only if you are finished. Agvida, you can start.
Okay, today now I'm going to talk about benefits of visiting historical places. Many people never consider visiting to historical places. However, visiting historical places frequently can prove very beneficial to us. Visiting historical places which we can learn about can be extremely useful. Such visits can help expand on what we are learning in school. It can also be a great way to reinforce lessons. Many historical places have hands-on exhibition tours which are sure to get served up. Even if there aren't any child-oriented events in shows, Having a look around can learn many things by bringing notebook or take notes or drawing something we saw. This helps solidify the lesson and the visit too. Trips to historical places will be help us to get interest in exploring new things. Historical places are treasure power of information. They give us plenty of opportunities to discover many interesting and amazing things. Having a positive learning experience will help us to take initiative to explore other areas of life. This helps to start the habit of exploring and discovering new things. When historical places are very interactive, interactive natures of these places will create a more conducive environment for learning as children get it to see and hear things that they read about. Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia is an excellent example of ancient interactive historical place. The historic working village is a great place to see how American settlers lived their early lives. We can watch blacksmiths chewing horse while eating Can you please spell that word?
Sorry, finish or what?
It's G-I-N-G-E-R-S-N-A-P-S.
G-I-N-G-E-R-S-N-A-P-S. So this means that is the one?
Yeah.
Ginger snaps.
It's good. Can you spell it for a while?
Ginger snaps.
Okay, ginger snaps for the colonial bakery. The Civil War battleground in places like Kennesaw. Is it correct?
Sorry.
The word K-E-N-N-E-S-O-A-W.
Kennesaw.
Okay. Or Georgia. Georgia are excellent sports for those who love war history. The benefits that we can reap from visiting historical places are immeasurable. Thank you.
Okay,
there are 2 words I can. May
Sorry.
I do them for dictation? So I can memorize it in my mind. May I?
Yeah, which one's difficult for you?
It's a 6th page.
Page 6. These historical places in which one? Interactive, more conductive, colonial, like a 6, no? Okay, the historic working village is a great place to see how American settlers lived in their early lives. We can watch blacksmiths shoeing horses while eating ginger snaps from the colonial era bakery. The Civil War battlegrounds in places like Kennesaw or Georgia are exciting spots for those who love war history. The benefits that we can reap from visiting historical places are immeasurable. Okay, no?
Okay, ginger. When the 2 words are connecting, I can't spell it.
This ginger snaps.
Okay. Yeah, it's ginger snaps. Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, may I teach you a sort of a system how to pronounce sometimes, most of the words have 2 parts joined together, like ginger snaps here. Blacksmith. Blacksmith. Most of long words actually have been compound. That means like combined. Like here, battlegrounds. Now you can see Kenny saw. Okay, most of these long ones actually are not single words. They are few words together. That is why it is very difficult for us to pronounce sometimes. You understand that? So once you put them into tell.
When we understand what are the two words, then we can pronounce it easily, correct?
Yep. Those parts are called units. There are 2 units. Otherwise, syllables. There are something called syllables. More than it is units. Here are 2 units then. One unit is this one, and this unit is here. So both units together make this word. So you have to put them into parts separately so that you can pronounce it easily. Okay, no?
Okay, and I want to show something that they are going to grade 12 class 2, and I can understand what you tell to us. You told them to about the tenses. I wrote it tenses. I will put it to WhatsApp. Then you can correct it.
For sure. Okay, sure. I'll check it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, with that, okay, good. See you next day. Good night. And Buddha Netuli, for your grade, this is excellent. Huh?